President Donald Trump says he plans to get rid of a number of government programs as we take a live look from the White House this morning. Because of this, the president telling reporters Tuesday that he'll have more details on what could be on the chopping block in the days to come. And Kaylee, you've been looking into how Arizona is impacted by all of this, with advocates being really concerned about a lack of safety resources when it comes to domestic violence.
These people are so vulnerable, right? The victims, Nick. And when the federal government does shut down, the ripple effect really does hit home for these victims. So last week here on ABC 15 Mornings, before my exclusive interview with Governor Katie Hobbs, I asked you, our viewers, to send me your questions for the governor. And thankfully, so many of you responded.
Jose from Mesa, he told me that his cousin was killed in a domestic violence homicide last year. And he says he's wondering about stronger funding. Without it available, aren't more Arizona families at risk?
Yeah, they are. I mean, we've come so far in working to address the causes of domestic violence and be able to help folks with safety planning when they know the risk is high, so that things like this don't happen. But unfortunately, they still do. And the less resources we have for law enforcement, for services for victims or people who are at risk, the more risk we're going to have.
The governor also talked about her background as a social worker and the importance of having shelters like the Sojourner Center where we met for women and families forced to run for their lives.
I'm the first social worker ever elected governor in the country, and I think it really impacts how I view the issues that we're facing as a state and the role of us as a state to come in and help people who are struggling the most and need that assistance.
And part of the help she's talking about is now in the form of a new law she signed last year. Senate Bill 1371 now requires law enforcement to give domestic violence victims a free copy of their police reports and recordings. Why does that matter? Well, because of the years I've spent covering domestic violence issues, I can tell you these records are crucial for survivors to file protective orders in our state. And Governor Hobbs calls this a change that can save lives. It's that timing issue, right? If these victims can get help right away, hopefully they can find shelter just to let things cool down. So if you know someone who needs help, maybe you're sitting there thinking, gosh, I wish I had more resources. I want you to know that help is available. It's in place right now. People are ready to help domestic violence victims come up with a new life plan. And so often, Nick, this is the start of a life that can be healthy for entire families, by the way, who just want to feel safe. I've posted so much more at abc15.com.
Yeah, and these resources we've seen can be life-saving.
Yes.
In so many cases. Terrific reporting on this, Kaylee.
Thank you.